I almost gave up. Your girl almost gave up. It was about to be over for me. So the month of November, literally, this video is going to be on the update on my fasting journey. I almost gave up, you guys. I'm just going to be honest with you. The month of November was horrible. It was a disaster. You know, I talk about how a week before my period is to start, I have to stop fasting because I have this. If usually when I fast after the 21st day of my menstrual cycle, right, and I keep going, usually my hormones get out of whack, my period don't come, and then I start having that estrogen dominance to where I get extremely bloated, my cortisol levels rise, hair start falling out. My mood is just horrible. I fall into like this depression. It just don't be good for me with my hormones, right? So I try to fast like a girl, like Mindy Pets talks about. I love her. Shout out to her. Her information is true and correct. I have put it to the test. It does work, right? So she talks about fasting like a girl to where you don't want to fast after, you don't want to fast before a week before your period is to start. So I started doing that and it was working, right? But for the month of November, I don't know you know what? I do know. I fasted like I was supposed to, stopped fasting when I was supposed to. But because this new job that I started, I was drinking coffee in the morning because I went from working part-time to working full-time. So I started drinking coffee to keep me up, to help me, through training and things of that nature, not realizing that caffeine is a stimulant for me. So these are the things that affect my hormones, not just, too much fasting, but alcohol, even though I wasn't drinking alcohol, but alcohol, caffeine, sugar, processed sugar, all of those things play a major part in keeping my hormones in check. So it's not just don't fast or fast, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, health is all around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of key components that play a part in your health. So to make a long story short, my period didn't come. It literally came 2 weeks after it was supposed to come. So because I have this PTSD that when my period don't come, I'm expecting all of these dramatic symptoms to happen. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It did not happen. So I didn't get the bloating. I didn't get the mood swings. I didn't get any of those things. But because of my past, when it didn't come, I immediately was like, oh my God, like, here we go again. What did I do? Like, I did everything right. I stopped fasting a week before my period. You know what I'm saying? So I felt defeated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I'm not gonna fast until my period comes. I felt defeated. I felt like, oh my God, it's just never, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's never gonna work, like all of these things. But I'm here to tell you, boo-boo, fasting does work. Fasting does work. And it was not until I saw this picture. It was not until I saw this picture. Something told me, take a picture. Because I'm like, in the past, Misha, the reason why you're not succeeding is because it seems like you quit or you give up right before it starts to work. And I wanted to make this video because I know there's somebody out there that's on their journey. And you always give up because you start having those thoughts that it's not working. Our mind does play tricks on us. I am a living testimony, a living testament that our mind plays tricks on us. Because my mind sure try to get me. But I have a lot of years of, reflecting and training my mind. I'm like, wait, hold on. We're not doing this. I'm not going backwards. I'm going to keep moving forward. So I'm like, let me take the picture. I seen the picture and I'm like, oh my God, like, I got a lot of work to do, you guys, but I can see in my stomach, like, how inflamed my gut was, how inflamed my body was to now, like, all of the fasting that I was doing and all of those things, it worked. Like, it literally gets rid of inflammation. Because ain't no way I just lost, my mind. I feel like, ain't no way I lost just heck of weight. Like, I'm not saying, I lost a heck of weight, but you can tell fasting and inflammation. You want to counteract inflammation in your body, fast. Alternate day fasting is the truth. It is. I almost gave up. And I had to take that picture to really see it before and after and be like, no, it does work. And I can't even believe that I was going to allow, you know, my mind to tell me it wasn't working, because I really was feeling like, oh my God, I'm not making no progress. Because I'm not, even though my clothes is fitting, y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. I'm like, even though my clothes is fitting lighter, the scale ain't really moved. The scale say I'm only down 8 pounds. And, you know, all of the fasting that I've done, I'm like, I should have lost more. Like, all of those things. But it's like, forget the scale. Take pictures. I almost gave up. So now I am going to start my 90 days of ADF over, because it's just been too long for me to keep it pushing. I really want to do 90 days of ADF, right? But I also have incorporated working out. I do have a trainer. I work out 3 days out of the week. Only 3 days out the week. I work out Saturday, Sunday, and I work out Monday nights with my trainer. So, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to do this with fasting, but I'm going to do it because I know you can do it. And it's just 3 days of working out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to start it over. This is just my update of where I've been and what I've been doing. I haven't been sitting on my butt. And that's another thing. Even though I have not been fasting, I immediately started working out to counteract. I'm like, well, you know, I'm not fasting right now, so I have to do something, because I refuse to go backwards. And I'm going to keep showing up, giving you guys an update. But I'm excited to see, you know, how far I've come and the progress that I've made in that short little bit of time. And it does just reiterate to me and give me confirmation that fasting works, ADF works, alternate day fasting, it works, right? Please watch this video. Please start. If you was thinking about it, this is your confirmation that it works. You guys have a good day. I got to go to work.